Just check and go see the headline. Good morning. Give me this one.
Go enjoy. Say then they bring animals. Say we and our children, we could just go relax for zoo. We could enjoy ourselves. This is our governor. Now I'm talking to governor. Oh, is there yet? Yes. That's one way they talk to them, they shoot me. Okay. Our cultural sector. Now she just the Ganesha. No, I'm not finished. Cut me like that. Talk. Now, our cultural council. Anytime we don't go performance, you know the West Ham. Imagine they tell us that you want travel, you don't bring the money. This place looks strange to me. Now we have it.
This place not be strange place.
Now we are.
This place now see that government has where you sabi. But this one now the modernized clinic and administrative building for government house. Look at that place. Now there where they always buy fuel for government house. Where the place don't chop water there. Now see as you don't find like say now heaven. Now our governor now into now make a tell on the most important thing. I think I not say when you come to what they call academy, football academy. Football academy. Now only countries now they get money to football academy. But now our governor don't bring football academy all the way from Spain to Nigeria. From Nigeria to River State. Our small children then go learn how to read and write there, and they go also learn how to play football. Anyone will graduate to Spain, go play professional football. And our governor don't promise us say every project when he starts before he go leave government, he go finish all of them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Middle page. Wait. John. More to go. More to go. Cultural troupe. Please can we put our hands together for them? May I now invite to thrill us with their dancers, the Wembe Cultural Group.
popo aye, aye 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 popo
hands together for them. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I crave your indulgence at this point to please pay attention to the screen as a 4-minute documentary on what the Rivers State Government House administrative block and clinic used to be and the transformation that has taken place by the visionary leader of River State, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, CON. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that was the 4-minute documentary. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I invite to give his remarks and project description the Honorable Commissioner for Health, River State, Professor Princewill Chike, MD, DMP.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of River State, Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor, Her Excellency Suzette Eberechi Nyesom Wike, Your Excellency, the former Senate President, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of River State, permit me to stand in the existing protocol. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, where you are gathered today is a transformation that can only come out from a special dream, special vision an unusual abstract mind. This is what His Excellency has transformed this place to. First, the administrative building, which you can see at your right. That building, from the projection you saw earlier, was nothing to write home about. As we speak, that building now have a press unit, an account section unit. You also have an administrative area as well as transport unit. That section also houses an auditorium, a world-class standard auditorium and press area where press briefs can be given. There are other special equipment provided for that particular admin section. Behind you is the transport area as well as the modern filling station that will provide PMS and AGO just right behind you. Exactly opposite you, as you are looking, you can see the accommodation for medical personnel. This particular accommodation is supposed to have self-contained apartments and well-furnished apartments for specialists and other medical personnel that His Excellency has graciously approved for functioning of the clinic here. As I speak to you, approval has been given for the engagement of an array of specialists that will run the government house clinic. Of it all, your far left is the new government house clinic. By the time you would have seen or you have gone in to see the array of equipment and medical technology that has been imported into that clinic, you will agree with me that a new pacemaker has been activated in River State in Port Harcourt in Government House. This particular Government House clinic house, as we speak to you, 6 wings. Of the 6 wings, the first wing contained an endoscopy area where you have special fiber optic techniques, the latest fiber optic techniques, to investigate for gastroscopy, colonoscopy, etc. And then it is connected by computerized telecommunication system where they can easily look through by virtual means and transmitted to specialists anywhere in the world they can access and discuss with personnel on ground. Also in that particular wing is the administrative area where you have the offices of the chief medical officers and also the admin personnel. There is also the presence of consulting room and emergency area on that particular first wing. Opposite that particular wing is another wing where you have the pharmacy with the latest state-of-the-art equipment for the pharmaceutical practice. We also have a section for the head nurse and the other nursing personnel. There's also the presence of the CSSD, Central Sterilization Technique for the hospital. It is also the same wing that houses the laboratory with all the most modern gadgets in modern time in the laboratory medicine, where you can perform and get resolutions as both nano and molecular medicine as we speak to you. And these informations are all computerized and synchronized that they can be accessed anywhere in the world and reviewed first and second hand opinion, and then procedures continue. And the second wing of this new medical clinic, government house clinic, is the radiology area. In the radiology area, you have the CT scan, where you have the 64 slides high resolution CT scan machine, which is functional. You also have the ultrasound scan machine, 4G ultrasound latest machines. You also have the MRI machine with the highest resolution put in place. Of course, there's an X-ray machine that also do the other imaging and other necessary gadgets. Like I said earlier, they are all synchronized, computerized, and connected by telemedicine that they can view and get information as and when due. And the next wing opposite the radiology unit is the wing where you have the theater, the modern molecular theater, and where you have other modular activities with every necessary equipment you have in the theater. The theater in this particular clinic is provided with the C-arm, where in case there are procedures that require plating like orthopedic surgeons will require, the C-arm will assist in making sure this equipment, this particular procedures are done properly. The theater is also provided with particular type of ventilation. That ventilation air comes in and can easily be removed and provide negative pressure. We also have the intensive care unit, the ICU, provided with the necessary gadgets, monitors, All these values are all connected to the same unit where we can be assessed. You also have an area now where you have the admission, where you have the wards, beds for personnel, for patients who will be admitted here. There's a particular area where you have the VIP area, VIP lounge, where you have an area for VIP where they can be managed. Of course, there's an obstetric unit as well, where deliveries can take place here. Ladies and gentlemen, what else can the medical world ask in this part of the world? Some months ago, His Excellency opened and built the Temple of Esculapius for the medical world in this part of the world by building the medical school in the River State University. He did not just stop there. He went further to establish the River State University Teaching Hospital. Now, we have where we have trained our personnel where they can exhibit the experience they have gotten. And of course, by His Excellency approving the engagement of specialists from different parts of the world, within 6 to 12 hours, specialists can be flown into this place to handle special procedures and they go back. We say goodbye to medical tourism in this part of the world. Your Excellency will say thank you. What else can the medical world say? To you who have done this, yes, roads, flyovers are being built, but they say health is wealth. What you have done in the health sector, we cannot repay you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief description, a brief summary of the administrative building, the government house clinic that has been transformed by His Excellency Chief Barrister Nyesom Ezenwa Wike. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to give his remarks on behalf of the contractor Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, may I invite the project manager, Engineer Raymond Mauricio.
Good evening, Your Excellency, Chief Barrister Nyesom Ezenwa Wike, CON, Governor of River State, Your Excellency, Honorable Justice Eberichi Suzette Nyesom Wike, Your Excellency, former Senate President Dr. Saraki, Your Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Hari Panibo, Deputy Governor of River State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on the existing protocols. I will not be able to add any technical details on what I have heard from Honorable the Commissioner of Health, which was very detailed. Thank you for that, to describe my project that well. I want to say something about His Excellency. First, I want to also, on behalf of our board members and the entire executive management of Julius Berger, to thank His Excellency and his entire members of his cabinet for the support and opportunity they have given to us to fulfill this nice project and add another beautiful flower to the Garden City. Your Excellency, working with you is not easy. So each contractor who works with His Excellency, they don't sleep, and can only confirm that he is not only a client for us, but indeed he is a brilliant project manager who follows each detail on his projects from the beginning till the end. I was really surprised how deep he goes in details, and he is never bored about any details you tell him. So the deeper we go, the happier he is, which is, I know, is not easy for him as a politician and as a lawyer too, but I think he's now, we can say also he's a good engineer. It's not easy, but I think that's the best way for the project and also for the state. We know he likes good things. That's why Julius Berger endeavor always to give him not only the standards, but also the best. My journey and the journey of Julius Berger Building Department started in Government House 2015. We started building the brick house, renovation, the chapel, and the sit-out area. From there, we moved to the Ecumenical Center. Then I moved with my team to Pleasure Park. From there, we came back to Government House to work on this nice project. And I'm very glad to say that my journey from Julius Berger with His Excellency on the medical sector is not ending here. And we promise you, Your Excellency, that the specialized hospital will be the best in the country. On behalf of my team and all my colleagues, we tell you, Excellency, Mekao and Gloss, God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to give the goodwill message, may I invite on behalf of Nigerian Medical Association, River State, the chairman, Professor Chizindu Aliko.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Chief Barrister Wike, Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, the former President of the Nigerian Senate, Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, I stand on all already established protocol. On behalf of the Nigerian Medical Association, Rivers State Chapter, I bring you, Your Excellency, warm greetings. We appreciate you for your developmental projects in Rivers State, particularly in the health sector. We thank you for setting up the College of Medical Sciences. Thank you for awarding scholarship to Rivers State Indigenes in Pamo University of Medical Sciences. Thank you for the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital, the renovation and reconstruction going on. We thank you. Recently, you released funds for the building of the Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences and Clinical Sciences of Rivers State University. The NMA Rivers State deeply appreciate you, even for the fund released for the building of the pathology block at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital. Your Excellency, just 2 weeks ago, or rather 2 days ago, we heard in the news that you have decided to construct an ultramodern cancer and cardiovascular disease center. NMA Rivers State deeply appreciate you. Is a response call to the health need of the Rivers people. Now we are here today commissioning an ultramodern government house clinic. I've been privileged to go around it. I've also been privileged to train in different parts of the world. What we have here is ultramodern. It can compete and far exceed any other clinic or hospital anywhere in the world. There is therefore no need for medical tourism outside this country. We call on the entire nation to come to Rivers State as a medical tourism destination of choice. Once more, on behalf of the NMA, we thank you. Your Excellency, sir, what you are doing in the health sector is resonating across Nigeria, Africa, the Commonwealth nations, and indeed globally. Little wonder the President, National President of the Nigerian Medical Association, and the entire National Officers Committee have expressed strong desire to come and visit you and be part of the success story that you have brought into the health sector. Your Excellency, a golden fish does not have a hiding place. We request that you kindly approve. Your Excellency, NMA Rivers State is so proud of what you have done, and the next month we'll be heading to Jos Plateau State to conclusively bid for the hosting of Annual General Congress, Annual Delegate Meeting of the entire doctors here in Rivers State, Port Harcourt 2022. And we have so designated that you shall be the grand patron of that conference. Your Excellency, we appreciate you. We thank you for having announced that there will be employment of doctors, indeed youth. We know that once you conclude this, the manpower need in Rivers University Teaching Hospital, at the general hospitals, and indeed the health centers would have been met. Your Excellency, NMA is excited. You have brought none other to come and commission this ultramodern government house clinic, but a revered medical elder, a member of the medical profession, an astute politician, a great leader in this country, our own Dr. Bukola Saraki. In my mother tongue, I welcome you to River State, Ibiala Way. Thank you, His Excellency. NMA River State will continue to work with you. Mecca, God bless you. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite to give a goodwill message a representative of GE Healthcare, Mr. Bright Kenechukwu.
Your Excellency, the Governor of River State, here's Wike. And for the sake of time, kindly permit me to stand on existing protocol. I bring to you the goodwill message from GE, and I'm going to read it right now. On behalf of GE, I congratulate His Excellency on this monumental occasion of the commissioning of world-class River State Government House Clinic and the administrative building. This is a testament of His Excellency's commitment towards the revitalization of healthcare infrastructure in this illustrious state. We as GE are proud to be partners with Julius Berger in achieving this feat. We thank the management of Julius Berger for their support and collaboration in this project. It is a honor to be the medical equipment partner of choice for this iconic project. Iconic in the sense that the building design is best in class, the project management and execution, where GE played a big part, are aligned with global standards. It is noteworthy to mention that all medical equipment are state-of-the-art, from the radiology department to the operating theater, to the ICU, to the recovery rooms, to the patient wards, consulting rooms, nursing stations, even to the ambulance station. You will find at least one GE system to aid diagnostic confidence and patient management. Beyond equipment supply, there is a multi-year service coverage and training programs to ensure service optimization and that there is no disruption in operations. In closing, thank you once again, Your Excellency, for considering GE Healthcare, and we look forward to contributing to improving the overall healthcare infrastructure in River State. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I respectfully invite to give his speech the Governor of River State.
Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh.
Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor of the state, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Kwara State, former Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Bukola Saraki, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, particularly those who are from River State, Senator George Thompson Sakibo and Senator Barinada Mpigi, members of the State Assembly, the former Deputy Speaker, House of Reps, former ministers, the Chairman, River State Traditional Rulers Council, Chairman of our great party, and Chairman of our Elders Council, and other traditional rulers who are here, Chairman of Council that are here, members of the State Executive Council, the representative of the MD of Julius Berger, the Regional Manager South, Mr. Fisher, and their friend, Mr. Mauritius, who has come today to tell us that he wants to take our money the more. Former Governor of Rivers State, sorry, you know, when you are here, you will not see at the age we are now, age is not on our side, so it's not easy. Some of us don't see well again because of our age. You know, so gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that today is one of my happiest days in life. I can go home and tell my family I'm a happy man. I have not disappointed the people of Rivers State. And I have not disappointed the party that gave me the privilege to contribute my own quota in terms of the development of the state. But for politics, I don't think there is a need for any reverse man and woman to think of any other party. Just, you know, politics, you cannot have one party. You must have a different view. Ordinarily. If we are following reality as it was supposed to be, the other parties should pack and go, because PDP has done it in Rivers State, and that is the truth of the matter. It gives me joy because when we came, and all of you who knew what happened to us when we took the reins of power, they fought us. In fact, nobody will even believe that the way we were fought, we can even lay one block. My election was nullified by the tribunal, by the Court of Appeal, as it pleases them. But God saved us. Supreme Court said no. They nullified all the members of National Assembly. They nullified the House of Assembly. So we had to go through re-election, and re-election. But we kept faith with God, believing that He is the ultimate. When He gives you, when He says this will be done, it will be done. It does not matter the gang God against you. When God said, this is my wish, it will naturally materialize. But on 27th of May 2015, my predecessor said, the former Senate President's friend, he said, I cannot get money to pay salaries, not to talk about projects. But see how God works. I've not only gotten money to pay salaries, I've gotten money to do projects and projects and projects. So which of you here will say that you don't believe in God? So I'm proud. I can walk anywhere in this state without security, because my party and our administration, we have fulfilled our promises to the people of the state. You have seen what here used to be like. People forget, and that's why my chief of staff said, look, there's a need to play back for people to see what here used to be like, and for you to see what it is today. I'm a second-time governor. I'm not a first-time governor. You know, people have this impression that when somebody goes for second term, it's for him to go and chop money. I told you, not for us. We are going to work as if this is our first tenure. And that's what we are doing. We have started commissioning since Monday. When we announced in November 2019 that we are going to do 3 flyovers within 16 months, they said, no, it's not true. It will be one of those elephant projects that we abandoned. To the glory of God, we brought in Julius Berger. They promised 16 months, but they delivered in 14 months. These projects you have seen today, like the project manager came and said, it's not easy to work with me. I agree. Because I paid them and I said, you must do my work. This project would have been commissioned. It would have been 8 months project. But because of COVID-19, GE couldn't bring their equipment because you can't fly in it, no production, everywhere shut down in the world. If not, it was an 8 months project that would have come. But we thank God today that we're here to commission this project. I'm so happy about it. And that's why I brought one of our leaders, those who are highly respected, the medical doctor in that matter. Not just to commission virtually, not to come and see it with his eyes and commission it, because you will not die of any COVID. When you are here, you will see it, what we have done. So when you go back home, you see, you tell people that yes, I was there. Not watching on television alone. I was there, I saw it. I thank everybody here. Yeah, I'm so emotional because I know what we passed through in the hands of the ruling government. No government, no state government has been harassed like River State government. Not one. Not one. But I will never give up. I will never give up. I will continue to do what I think is for the best interest of the people of River State, because they gave me the privilege. I'm not the most intelligent person, I'm not the most handsome person, but they gave me the privilege, so I must continue to work for the interest of the people of the state. This clinic is not going to serve me alone because I'm in government house and my wife and children. No. It will also serve those who work in government house. It will also serve elder statesmen. It will also serve judges, legislators, leaders of our state. But it will not be free. Free thing does not work well. Because you see, people must face the reality. But if you make it free, everybody, even the staff here, will go and bring his mother's relation. You hear, you will see over 1,000 people a day. But it will not be expensive. It's just to make sure the clinic will run. Just better will maintain it, everything here, they will do it, government will pay. But the clinic will be able to charge someone. You cannot say that you give you drugs free, everything free. It doesn't work that way. So people should have the truth. The doctor's quarters is here. Because we felt that if the doctors are not closed, sometimes as an emergency, you call a doctor. The doctor is living 20 kilometers. Before the doctor will reach here, the patient has died. So, doctors who are on duty must have a place to stay. Nurses who are on duty must have a place to stay. When they are tired, they say, let me take a nap. I don't know why, when the Senate President, former Senate President was there, when they go to their meetings, all those areas, they didn't have this. Come and see what River State has done. And tell your people there, don't victimize us. We are using our money to develop the state. And because we believe that the only hope for this country is for Nigerians to realize that where we are today, there's no hope. The only hope for this country is for us to go back and come to a party that has produced people like us. That produce people like us. I challenge them to bring their own people. Let us say in a debate. There's no two ways about it. If it's not Coca-Cola, it's not Coca-Cola. It's not a question of going to pay money for people to register in your rooms. That is their business. What Nigerians want, change our lives. Give us better education. Give us better healthcare system. Give us basic infrastructure. That's what Nigerians want, not too much. So, I'm very happy. The Commissioner of Health has told you the state of the art of the equipment. You're a doctor. When you go there, you will tell us whether what the Commissioner said is true, whether the GE representative said what is true. But for Johannesburger, about their building, yes, you can attest to that. Because they are not the ones who provided the equipment. They gave to GE. So GE said it's the state of the art equipment. So when we get there, you will see it as a medical doctor. Whether what this will told us here is the truth. But I know what they said is the truth. Very soon we are going to commission our mother and child hospital for pediatrics and our women, gynecology and obstetrics. It's a 227 bed hospital. It also has the state-of-the-art equipment that I don't know where we can compare with. Some people say, where is he getting money from? I said, why are you worried where I'm getting money from? I told you from the beginning I run a Jesus economy. I told you before, I didn't say today, don't I say I run a Jesus economy. Don't bother about the money. Once you are with Christ, and once you are with God, you won't have problems. How money will come, you will not no. They block me everywhere, but money will come. They give other states, they won't give me. I said, don't worry, money will come. How it comes is not their business. What is their business? That I use the money for the development of the state. That's what is important. They say, Johannesburg, are you sure he pays you 70%? Do you look to Johannesburg as people that will do work for you without payment? Johannesburg is not one of those companies that you come and they know. The cancer and cardiovascular disease center we are building, we are going to pay them 70%. And they will build it within 14 months. Maybe within 14 months. So, I just told you, I said, look, I am happy you gave me a privilege. And what do I offer back to you? What do I pay back to you? Do I pay back to you by carrying the whole money and go to my family and live? How much can my family eat? How much? So, for me, I want my children, my wife, anywhere they are going, they should be proud by their father, by their husband, my friends. She said, oh, their friend never disappointed them. The party will say, our candidate never disappointed us. Let anybody let federal government come to River State and say, there's one thing we have done for the people of River State. Let them say so. All the flyovers we are doing, all the federal roads, I will not write to them to give me, but they will not give me. And so I will not also go. But if they have conscience, they will call me and say, look, let us say the truth. You've done well. Come and take back your money and develop the state the more. I told people, and they thought I was lying. In 2015, when we came on board, there was so much insecurity in the state, kidnapping. I was shouting. I ran to the federal government. I said, look, help me. Give me special forces as I hear you give to others. They said, no. I was killing APC people. That I was killing APC people. So I came back home. I told our people, everybody kneel down and pray and call God. This insecurity will pervade the whole of Nigeria. And Nigeria will not know what to do again. And I told them that if you don't apologize to Rivers State, they will never see peace. And that's what's happening in this country today. Because they felt this state should go down. Their governors were saying that we were killing APC people, that the kidnappers were PDP, that we were killing APC people. Today what's happening in Kaduna? Today what's happening in Burundi? Today what's happening in Ondo? What's happening in all the areas? The Rivers State is peaceful. The Rivers State is peaceful. I challenged them whether they gave me one support one day. Nobody agreed. This is the only state where a governor cannot choose who will be a commissioner of police. Since 2015 till now, we have had about 15 commissioners of police. Just to make sure Rivers State does not move forward. But nobody is God. Nobody is God. They go to their ministers to choose commissioner of police for our state. So that, what will happen? To come and make the state ungovernable? But God does not think so. God does not think so. And that is why I have told our people, remain calm and be united. You will see what God will do for you. You don't need to panic. You don't need to be afraid. Man who is with God is with a majority. And that's what we're achieving. We are commissioning every day, and we continue to commission every day. I have told them, if you like, put off your AIT, you watch channel. Put off channel, you must watch NTA. Except you don't want to watch television, you can go to CNN. But you must watch and see what we are doing. So, my dear people, we thank Almighty God for giving us this opportunity, for giving us the wisdom to manage the little resources that we have to make our state to be one of the best in this country. And God has been on our side. He has the clinic, he has the administrative staff of the government house. From tomorrow, Pam Sek and Co will leave my place and move here, stay here. There are no civil servant again will be in my place. Let them come here and stay. But it's not for you to destroy the place. You know, one people that you know, they are not good at all, the management, the civil service. They will kill it now so that they will be overhead. That's what they do. You just watch in 1 month. Unfortunately for them, we have signed a contract with Johannesburg to be the one that will maintain this place. If not, they will finish us. Now we have a filling station, diesel or whatever. Out of them, so there's no more fuel in the car. Give us money. That one has ended. All those small P3 you are doing. Fuel within the car. You say, no, there's no more fuel. You go outside, they give you 50,000, you buy 20,000. No more. Every vehicle come here with the car, take. So no more money will be given again. You can see they are not happy. But see, when I said they were moving here, they were clapping. But I have ways to checkmate you. If they vote for, if today they vote against me, you know what? They say this man have blocked everywhere. Because, I mean, we must do things in the right way. Enough is enough. This country can't continue this way. It can't continue. It can't continue. So, Mr. Former Senate President and former Governor of Kwara State, I thank you for coming. I will invite you to speak to your people, even though you put your friends in power and things have not worked well. You know, it's good to remember history. He is one of the heads of those who brought this people. So the punishment we are suffering today, at times when you also face it, they are pushing you left, pushing you right, they want to jail you. That's how when we were talking to people, listen, don't rush. These people, be careful. I thank God that you have not seen. That's why they can never get me. I won't go. I won't go. They have their governors who they talk to me. I won't go. I'll stay with my wife, very beautiful woman. I'll stay with her. And then I'll stay with her and enjoy my life. Whatever she provides, I eat, and I add small thing I eat too. You know, I'll be there, my laughing. You know, so this Nigeria has made a mistake. Let us correct the mistake by going where the hope is, and that is the People's Democratic Party. That's where the hope lies. So I invite you to talk to Rivers people, and then as a medical doctor, as a professional, commission the clinic. In fact, the man having here now, we brought the best of the best outside. There was all our people here. Commissioned and also commissioned the administrative office to the glory of God. Thank you, and God bless you.
If yes, so we can touch you, your problem will solve. We can touch you, we can touch you. Yes, so we can touch you, many things they change. We can touch you, we can touch you. Yes, so we can touch you, now so change you see. We can touch you, we can touch you. Yes, so we can touch you, so change you see.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Excellency Nelson Wike, Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor, Honorable Justice Susan Nelson Wike, this Honorable Deputy Governor, Honorable Speaker, the former Governor of Rivers State, the Chief Judge, distinguished senators here present, those from Rivers State, and also distinguished senators of the 8th Assembly who are here, members of the House of Representatives, traditional rulers, members of the NMA, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be here this evening for many reasons. Today I am a very, very happy man. I arrived this afternoon, and whilst I was waiting for this event, I got the great news that today my judgment came against in a case where EFCC had taken me to court, and I was victorious in that case today. I knew the judgment was today when my dear brother told me to be here, but I had made up my mind, whichever way the case will go, I would like to be here with the people of Rivers State. And it's therefore to me a good coincidence that here today, by the great pressure of Almighty God, I am victorious in a case that we all know was more politics and persecution than really the issue of corruption. And to be here with somebody too who has gone through in his own way experiences of persecution, as he said just now, of witch hunting, etc. But where he said emotionally that when the Almighty God is with you, you should fear no man. He talks about being one of the most sought out after governor, who've given a hard time. I think I too will go in there in history as the Senate president that government had fought from day one to the last day. But what God said was that this gentleman will do this 4 years no matter whatever is done. And that's what's come to be. Where I'm going with this is that all of us should know that this power just comes from the Almighty God. And as such, we should not fear, but stand for what is right and what is best for our people. Let me use this opportunity that I'm here to say it's a great delight to be here, to associate with one of our ambassadors in our party, who by his efforts, by his actions, and by the success he has done, is a great ambassador for us in our party today in Nigeria. Before now, I had always known that he was more focused on infrastructure, and that's why I used to call him Mr. Project. But today, by this project, which is special to me, being not only a medical doctor, but also the son of a medical doctor and the father of a medical student. It gives me great pleasure to be here. I must confess that I've been here seeing it when the project was going on. I came here one evening and next thing at 1 a.m. So I confirmed with the project manager. He said we have to go somewhere. I thought maybe we were going to go and eat. We came here and we walked around this place at 1 a.m. inspecting and looking into this project. So I confirm with you, I know what JB must be going through here with the governor in the area of supervision. But everywhere I've shown in the world that when you talk about reduction of poverty, healthcare is very, very important in reduction of poverty. In infant mortality, maternal mortality, it has to do with healthcare. So let me commend your vision in putting through this kind of project. I remember when I was governor over 15 years ago, in 2009 to be precise, I invited GE then too. We put up a diagnosis center in our state, and it was GE as well that I installed. So I'll be very curious to see where technology has gone today. But what I saw the other day when I peeped in, I know definitely that what we have here is something for us to be proud, not only in Rivers, but in Nigeria, but in the entire African continent. And this brings us to the point that once something is good or someone is good, irrespective of our personal political inclination or political divide, we must acknowledge. And I believe that this center is not only for the people of Rivers State, it is entire for people of the country and also for the African continent, for us to begin to look after ourselves with the best facility that we have. Once again, let me commend you, my brother, for that which you have done here. As you rightly say, and you know sometimes we agree and agree sometimes, and I agree to disagree sometimes. But you have shown, and I think that is what I believe people like us like you, that you stand for what you believe in. It is not easy to do that, especially in this environment. You go through so much, but I think at the end of the day, the truth will always emerge. The truth is always the same at all times. And I'm sure it is that principle that has guided you in being able to deliver for the people of Rivers State. I congratulate you. I wish you all the great successes. And for the people of Rivers State, and for the people who will be running this place, I think the only thing we can do is to ensure that this facility continues many, many years after him. Maybe one day Governor Wike will come here as a grandfather, for where he will be receiving his grandchild that will be having a delivery at this place, to show that this place will continue, because he keeps on telling me that he's still young, that he has many years ahead. But I'm sure that if the facility continues to stand, it will be to his own credit. I congratulate you and the people of Rivers State. It is my great pleasure to step forward and commission this beautiful edifice. Thank you so much.
Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. Name is Yahweh. We can call you Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is
made this possible. As I stand here today, I hereby, with this great honor, commission this medical center for the service of the people of Rivers State, and in give glory to Almighty God. commissioning of the Government House Clinic, bill by the administration of His Excellency Nelson Zeno Wike, CON, Governor of Rivers State, commissioned today, 4th day of March 2021, by my humble self.
Excellencies, welcome to the new Government House. This is the entrance. That's Dr. Carlos. That's Dr. Carlos, who is the medical director, and then Nurse Stephanie, and then Dr. Wabale, the designated chief physician to His Excellency. They are the ones in charge of this hospital. The Government House Clinic and the mission. I've talked about the wings. This is the first wing, the wing on the left. This wing houses endoscopy with all the necessary equipment here. In this unit, you have corners, you have endoscopy tubes and probes. This way, yes. And then the equipment to corporate, coated, and then laser active. Endoscopy, colonoscopy, gastroscopy, and then they have sterilization. Then they monitor the patient. They're all connected in series and then sequential by telemedicine. You can review with inside the company. And actually, when they are doing the revision, we discuss with specialists virtually. You also see what we're doing. That is what we can do. This is for sterilization. Go to the left. Then there's a model to demonstrate intensive care, intubations, and the rest of them. These are the doctors who work here. So they use the equipment to demonstrate emergencies, intubations, the doctors and nurses. That is what they do here.
Udacha,
Arababaku pariye, arababaku pariye, arabaki piriye, udacha. Aye mware, aye mumba, udacha. Amodomu genika, amodomu genika, amodomu genika, amodomu genika, Akasakanda, amodomu genika, amodomu genika, amodomu genika, namiko yo, amodomu genika, namiko yo, koyo koyo, koyo koyo, Jibolaye akawai, Jibolaye akawai, Jibolaye ziye iyamina kure, ilaye namaye akariaye, Jibolaye akawai, Jibolaye akawai, Jibolaye akawai. Jibolaye ziye iyamina kure,
Ilaye lamaye akariaye. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye siye yamina kuwe. Ilaye lamaye akariaye. Jumalaye akawai. Akawai, akawai, akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye siye yamina kuwe. Ilaye lamaye akariaye. Jumalaye akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Akawai. Jumalaye akawai. Ay 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 ay. Jumalaye siye yamina kuwe. Ilaye lamaye akariaye. Jumalaye akawai. Dekai kisong bongo meribu. Yekeni kutezedu. Bongo meribu. Bongo meribu. Dekai kisong bongo meribu. Dekai kisong bongo meribu. Yekeni kutezedu. Bongo meribu. Bongo meribu. Dekai kisong bongo meribu. Safa, 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 taya, 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 tinky, 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 waka, waka. Say, I don't suffer in this world. Say, waka, 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 taya, 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 tinky, 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 waka, waka. Say, I don't suffer in this world. Every day, suffer, suffer. Every day, every day. Isoboye, iyo, eba, iso, iyo, eba. I'm not going to be here. Here is only Birimo, eba. There's some weekend we love you. But the good things you do for we stay to. Here is only Birimo, eba. I see you, iso, iyo. Anything you touch, they work for better. Here is only Birimo. Refining the fire. Here is only Birimo. Mr. Project, you know. Here is only Birimo. Iso, yo. Tamunoke wapiriye. Here is only Birimo. So the You are a good man. Refining fire, you too much. I say, we dey hail you for the doggedness you get for we state. The projects before we dey hear am, but we don't know say na so e be. But now we don't know say na so e be. Yes, so wicked, you too much. Mr. Project, that's how we did. We did. You too much. Take it easy. The good things when you dey do for we people, we dey see am every time. When you talk, we dey see the things. When you do, you dey do again. When they think say you go stop, you go start. Yes, so we go. You too much. So the other governors then they copy you. When they see the good works for the masses, you fit try put this no pothole from town to Borokiri, from Borokiri to Waterside, from Elikaya to Giniwe. Even from Air Force to Rubo, just so wicked. You too much. Makiru Miki Jiru. Makiru Miki Jiru. Makiru Miki Jiru.
You've been watching the commissioning of Government House, Clinic and Administrative Building in Port Harcourt, River State. And this is as far as we go with a live broadcast. Up next is regular programming with Sports Tonight. Stay with us.